Hello, Mar. I'm Jennifer. My number is 47, and this week's article is How to Be a Better Grandparent. Tips on Building Better Relationships with Your Grandkids. As grandparents, we all want to make the most of the precious family time we get to spend with our grandchildren. You can create deep, lovely relationships with your grandchildren by sharing the things you love and by learning about what excites them. Whether you are a full-time grandparent, a step-parent, or a long-distance parent living thousands of miles away, you can find new ways to strengthen family ties and provide your grandchildren with beautiful memories and valuable life lessons. What's so grand about being a pet grandparent? In no particular order, grandparenting is an opportunity to play, to love someone new, to appreciate the magic of a developing mind, and to be needed by someone again. Grandparents can share the things they are passionate about with a new audience, see the world in a new way through younger eyes, experience games, music, nature reading, and other interests in conjunction with a curious young mind, provide extended support and encouragement to their grandchildren, use their breadth of experience to avoid the pitfalls they may have encountered as parents the first time around. Watch children develop through all stages of growth. Learn about their grandkids' music and patience. Provide input that parents cannot. Usually grandparents have the benefit of interacting on a level that is once removed from the day-to-day responsibilities of parents. This can make it easier to develop a close bond with grandchildren. From near or far, grandparenting can provide continuity in a child's life. Grandparents are often the family historians and can add a rich sense of family tradition to a child's life. Additionally, contact with grandparents can teach children positive attitudes toward aging and help them develop skills to enhance their own lifelong learning. Of course, not everything about being a parent is great all the time. Becoming a grandparent at a young age can make some people feel prematurely old and just as parents do. Parents, grandparents sometimes have to deal with prolific babies and moody teenagers. For most though, the benefits of being a grandparent far outweigh the drawbacks. The role of a grandparent in a child's life. There are as many different roles for grandparents as there are different families, configurations, and needs. Some grandparenting requires a full-time commitment, for others grandparenting is a weekend together, an afternoon play date, a summer vacation, a chat on the phone, or an email exchange every now and then. A good first step to a long and successful relationship with your grandchild is to establish some ground rules with your son or daughter. Be clear about what role you want to have in your grandchild's life. how often you want to babysit, for example, or whether you'd like to be included in events such as school functions. Talk with parents about their roles. Consistency is important for kids. So now, so now know the behavior limits your grandchild has to follow at home, and maintain the rules when he or she is with you. Enforce any agreed upon punishment for bad behavior, whether it's a timeout or the loss of privileges, for example. Baby-proof your home to ensure safety for infants and toddlers. It may have been a number of years since you had young children in your home, so it's important to check with your grandchild's parents about ways to baby-proof your home to ensure they are comfortable leaving the child with you. Common grandparenting pitfalls to avoid. Whatever your specific circumstances, by expressing love, showing concern for your grandchild's safety and well-being, and being consistent in your behavior. You are already doing a good job of grandparenting. To avoid potential conflict with your family, try to avoid these common grandparenting pitfalls. Trying to be the parent. As much as you might want to tell your children how to raise your grandkids, it's not your role. Respect the parenting decisions your children make for your grandkids. Find your grandkids' affection. It's tempting for grandparents to shower their grandkids with gifts, but check with the child's parent before you buy more toys. Maybe substitute some of your gift giving with activities instead. Do something with your grandchild that you both love and will build more memories. Overindulging the first few grandchildren and then not being able to repeat it as additional grandchildren come along. This can cause resentment from your own children who have kids later in life. Remember that whatever you do for your first grandchild, college ball, beach vacations, trips to the zoo, will set a precedent that you'll need to repeat for every other grandchild. Ignoring boundaries. A grandparent who won't enforce limits and give in to the grandchild's every whim can infuriate parents. By allowing your grandkids to misbehave, overindulge in candy and junk food, or ignore bedtimes, for example, you're only encouraging unhealthy behavior and making their parents' job even harder. How to be a better grandparent. Tip 1. Spend quality time with your grandkids. The best grandparenting activities flow naturally from the interests of both the grandparents and the grandchildren. You can create a deep, lovely relationship with your grandchildren by sharing the things you love with them, and by being available to learn about the ideas and activities that excite them. Take it easy together. Make an effort to enjoy leisure time with your grandchildren. As a grandparent, you get to interact with your grandchildren without the same daily pressures of a patient parent. You don't have to worry about driving carpool or juggling making dinner for your family with saucer practice and grocery shopping. Allow yourself to slow down and become real absorbed in an activity. Moving at a slower pace than usual can give children a sense that time can be spent, but you don't need to hurry through activities. And so with adults, it gives them the psychic back to feel, respect, reflect, and express emotions without feeling rushed. Go outside. Children love the outdoors, and trips to the park or the beach can be a great jumping off point for some wonderful adventures and happy memories. Nature walks and day hikes can provide lots of interesting things to talk about, and water activities can be especially fun. Throwing stones into the water or watching the current play with sticks are simple activities that can be fascinating to children. You can start these activities when kids are toddlers and spend the games as they get older. Share your interests or your work. Engaging in hobbies and activities that you love or your grandchild loves can be a great way to spend time together and learn about each other. Sometimes activities that you might not expect your grandchildren to be interested in, like knitting or gardening, might turn out to provide an important point of connection for you. Similarly, if you take an interest in something they are passionate about, like trading cards or the Harry Potter books, they get to share their special area of knowledge and may open up in new ways. If you are still working, a visit to your place of work can add a dimension to your grandchildren's perception of you. If you are retired, pictures and stories about what your working days were like can do the same. Making the most of your grandparenting time. Carve out one time on occasion. Spend time with individual grandchildren. It will give you an opportunity to bond without compet- competition with one grandchild at a time. See the sights, concerts and plays, movies, science centers and museums, parks or walks in the neighborhood provide opportunities to be together and to exchange ideas and opinions. Play games, board and card games are a unique opportunity to watch kids in action and to see how they operate in the world. Games also allow you to help your grandchild learn to be a good sport and play fairly. Communicate family history. Tell story about games or trips you shared when a grandchild's parents were young. This is a great way to weave tapestry of shared experience for the whole family. How to be a better grandparent tip 2. Grandparenting on the road. Taking a trip with your grandchildren or sharing your love of a favorite place will help you create special memories together. Special trips, whether it's a day trip to a national park or a weekend in a nearby city, or a week-long resort vacation will always be remembered by the child as a special journey with grandma or grandpa. One of the great advantages of traveling with your grandchild is the opportunity for both of you to be away from home. Being on the road means being free of course, erase, and the computer, any familiar routine. It opens up all kinds of possibilities for the unexpected, even on the best planned trip. All the chances to reach home and bus schedules, ride a ferry, stay in a hotel or B&B, allow or have lots of picnics, of opportunities to discover new parts of the world, of yourself and of your grandchildren. Involve your grandchild in planning the trip, and of course, involve his or her parents to be sure that they're comfortable with the place. Then hit the road. After you've traveled, an album of your experiences together can be an ongoing delight for everyone in the family. When grandparents travel with grandchildren, don't talk, don't take all the grandkids at once. Most grandparents do best handling one grandchild each. If you are part of a couple, that means taking two grandchildren. If you are a single parent, maybe take each children out separately or ask a friend to help you. Look for a destination with built-in babysitting. If you think you might need a break from looking after your grandkids, pick a hotel or resort with babysitting facilities or ground group activities for kids. Consult the specialists. If you are unsure how best to plan a trip with your grandchildren, there are a number of specialist organizations that offer package and tours designed for grandparents and grandchildren. Brainstorm day trip ideas. Even when traveling away from home, you'll need to come up with ideas to keep kids occupied. Most children love visiting aquariums, science museums, water parks, theme parks, and special holiday events. How to be a better grandparent tip 3. Long distance grandparenting. A large percentage of grandparents live more than 200 miles from their grandchildren. Children's lives can change very quickly, so long-distance parents sometimes struggle trying to keep up with the day-to-day details of their grandkids' lives. Often, it just requires special efforts to communicate with your grandchild and establish the foundation for a strong long-term relationship. When your grandchild is a baby, toddler, or a very young child, engage the parents to keep up to date on your grandchild's progress, his or her current interests, and the type of reading or viewing material that might be appropriate. When the child is old enough to interact, whether on the phone, via email, or through regular mail, start engaging the child directly. Grandparents in the digital age. For computer savvy, The Internet can add a whole new dimension to long-distance grandparenting. Email, instant messaging, and video conferencing can all help to shrink the miles and keep you in touch with your grandchildren. Use the available technology to engage your grandchild in creative activities, rather than simply asking "How's school?" for example. You can play online games with your grandchild, start an online book club or fantasy sport league with them, or share videos of you or your grandkids enjoying a favorite hobby. Try exchange jokes or very family recipes via email, or have them scan or face report cards or pictures they've drawn. Other ways to stay connected, as we as well as the internet. There are plenty of other ways to help long-distance grandparenting. Discount long-distance phone plans or inexpensive phone calls, even international ones, make it possible to stay in touch regardless of the distance. Try calling at a regular time when your grandchild is not rushed and has time to talk. When talking to your grandchildren, make notes about their interests, books they've been reading, where those names may be. Anything you can repeat in the next conversation so they know you've been this snail's mail. Even before a child can read, he or she will be able to recognize their name on an envelope, and will value a feeling of importance implied by receiving mail. Audio or video recordings. You can record yourself reading a few of your favorite children's books and send a recording along with the books, or make a tape of songs you would sing if you were together. Family scrapbooks. Kids love to hear stories about their family. If you can't be with them to recall family stories firsthand, try writing them down, add photos, or create a scrapbook online or encourage your grandkids to add their own memories and photos. All of these small things communicate your interest and love. Whenever possible, though, try to be present for the most important events in your grandchild's life, such as graduations, recitals, holidays, or whatever events are important to your family. How to be a better grandparent tip for full-time grandparenting. Diverse sets of parents or a parent's work or school-related responsibilities are just a few of the reasons some grandparents assume full or part-time responsibility for their grandchildren, often known as kinship care. A growing number of grandparents are taking on the parenting role of their grandchildren, thus foregoing the traditional grandparent-grandchildren relationship. Grandparents who assume the role of parents often find themselves giving up leisure time, the option of traveling, and many other aspects of their independence. Instead, they take on responsibility for the day-to-day maintenance of a home, schedules meals, homework, and play dates. In cases where tragedy requires a grandparent to step into the role of parent, there are also many additional stress factors, grieving on the part of the children and the grandparents, for example, that need to be addressed. Raising your grandchildren, while challenging, can also be incredibly rewarding. Grandparents in the position experience much greater connection to their grandkids' world, including school and leisure activities. They often find themselves rolling back the years, rejuvenated by the constant companionship of much younger people. They also derive immense satisfaction providing their grandchildren with a self-nurturing and structured home environment in which to grow and feel loved. When grandparents raise grandchildren, keep up your own health, get regular checkups and follow your doctor's advice. Try to get an adequate amount of sleep and do not skip meals. Walk or exercise 3 times a week for 30 minutes or more to reduce stress and promote well-being. Instead on a regular quiet hour, children can take naps or have a quiet time in their rooms. Teens can listen to the music to earphones, learn to relax during this time. Take time for yourself. Look for events where grandchildren can enjoy time with you from you. There might be story hours at the library or activities at the boys and girls clubs. Do something you enjoy. Participate regularly in at least one hobby or activity. Talk, talk out your problems with understanding friends or other grandparents, or join a support group. Set limits with your grandchildren and stick to them. Let yourself off the hook. Your adult child's circumstances are not your fault. Focus on positive and keep your sense of humor. Avoid isolation. Make an effort to maintain friendships even if it is only by telephone for now. Since you probably have not had to parent for a while, you may find it useful to look into parenting classes to learn new methods for helping children develop self-esteem, confidence, and responsibility. Grandparents' rights. Some circumstances make it necessary for grandparents to seek legal help. If there's been a divorce, death of one parent, estrangement, or the suspicion that your grandchildren are being neglected or abused, you may want to consult a lawyer or advocacy group to ensure access to your grandchildren. Two issues arise with regard to grandparenting: custody and visitation. In either event, the goal is to maintain the children's connection to family beyond the nuclear family. See resources and references section below for help in investigating your rights. How to be a better parent. Tip 5. Step-grandparenting. Have you married another grandparent? Have your kids become step-parents? Step-grandparenting has grown as a family phenomenon, become of the growing number of blended families. As with all aspects of blended families, step-grandparenting can represent over moments and create complex relationships, especially if there are already other grandparents in the picture. Children might feel the need to be loyal to the original grandparents and conflicted about giving or receiving affection in the new relationships. With passion, understanding, and open communication alone, a step-grandparent can become an important part of a blended family and a new friend for a child to love. Help for step-grandparents. Learn all you can about blended families and understand step-families' problems. Get to know each stepchild as an individual. Give everybody time to adjust to the new blended family. Be patient, supportive, loving, caring, and non-competitive. Reserve a special place for your step-grandchild staying at your home. Don't expect to love your step-grandchildren instantly. Affection takes time. Even if you don't like your step-grandchildren, at least treat them with respect. Family customs differ from family to family, so be flexible in your grandparent behavior. Talk over problems with a close friend, therapist, or support group. Okay, I'm finished. Bye.